Alright, it's been a long time. I know I've been very busy myself, but welcome back my fellow swole mates, gains, seekers, and those who are trying to just stop being obese. So we're going to talk about the Arnold Classics, which is coming up here. This is more of like bodybuilding information coming up. So obviously I'm going to talk about the main 6 that I think are going to be competing against each other and why I think they're going to do good against each other. These guys are genetic freaks, so when I say they're not lean enough or not cut enough or not dry enough, this is a obese human being talking on the other side of the mic, so keep that in mind. I obviously know that's like a very relative term when it comes to not lean enough or not cut enough. I want to start with, let's go with Bonac. I think Bonac will round out the top 5, if not Sean Clarita. So Bonac, he has the muscle. I think he just lacks some lines and definitions from the legs and then a little bit on the waist. So that might take him down, but his back is phenomenal, and I think that will, and his muscle mass for his like size and density, I think overall he can destroy it. So this guy can be anywhere from 5th to 3rd. You then have, obviously these are the ones that would come behind him, would be like your Akeem, your Kamal, Andrew Jacked. Now, Andrew Jacked also can kind of jump anywhere in between. I think it depends on how they're judging it. They're going to have them all stand next to each other. Sean Clarita will be very hard to beat, but I think it'll be between Bonac, Sean Clarita, and Andrew Jacked. They'll be standing next to each other, kind of seeing who wins. Now, when it comes to Andrew Jacked, like his physique is ridiculous. He's a little bit faint on the legs when it comes to all the detail, and his back. So that's his lacking part, even though they're obviously phenomenal. But regardless, his front just kind of carries him a long way, and his side is impressive also. And this is another guy, just a massive dude. So I can see him being 5th or 4th. Sean Clarita, he's your 212, a small little guy. This guy's just he's a freak genetically. He weighs like 180s, 170s when he's on stage. So he's actually very small. He's 5 foot something, 5'2", so he's tiny. A gnome warrior here, taking down giant guys. That's why he's nicknamed the Giant Killer. He's like a miniature Ronnie Coleman. He kind of looks like him. You can see obviously some similarities. He's a freak, so I can see him also being anywhere from like 4th or 5th to 6th. I guess these are rounding out your top 6. Now your 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. I think it's going to be between Samson, Nick, and Rami. So if I go to Rami, he's impressive. He's a freak. Now, this is a former Mr. Olympia. So can he be 1st? Yes. If he comes in dialed in, he's fixed his dimples on his legs, his triceps. He's fixed his, abdomen and his back. Especially his back. It's like deteriorated. Then you have a winner. He'll win. I think not easily, but he'll win pretty soundly. And then I think Samson will sit at 2nd. He's a freak. His shape is amazing. He just is another guy with a crazy side horse leg, like Akeem. He's just a freak. I really like his physique. It's very pretty too. But I don't know if he's tight enough, or I guess quote unquote freak enough to beat Nick Walker. So Samson, he's a freak. I think he can almost get it. He might be able to, depending on the judge of the day, what he's thinking. Maybe if Nick comes a little bit too flat, which I don't know if he will, because he feeds into shows. But Nick Walker's looking like a beast. He's like your live version of an Incredible Hulk right now. So he's just a freak. I think Nick taking 3rd, and that was like, I don't know. Nick's amazing. Like, I think he will be very, very hard to beat. So it'll be between Nick, Rami, and Samson. We can't sleep on any of those guys. They can all beat each other. I can see Samson winning, but Rami would have to have not fixed his issues enough and lose on like a couple shots, like his back or his front. And then Nick would also have to be kind of overshadowed by Samson's pretty physique. So it totally depends on how the judges are going to judge it. And then of course it's Arnold. It's exciting because it's been a while since we had a show, but also because we also have classics. So Ramon, Dino, you have Urs, a few of the guys competing against each other. So that's also exciting to see those genetic freaks battle it out. And then of course you have some news. So we have here the news on Chris Bumstead. Would he do the Open? First off, he would do amazing if he did the Open. But here's a clip from him talking with his coach, Honey Rambod.
this year, you know, whatever happens will be happened. The next year I'm like, I'll do the open, and then I'll ask for a special invite. And
now you're just throwing things out. Wow,
the pot has been turned upside down. I wasn't expecting that one.
I have said that if the Arnold moved to 3 weeks post Olympia, I would do the open at the Arnold.
Next year?
Yeah, but it's not moving though. So that's
well,
why
I'm going to keep throwing out that out there until they do. Okay. Or I just won't do it. So
there you go. Listen, Brian Powers, you're out there listening.
Move the whole Olympia.
Moving Arnold Classic. Oh my God. So yeah. I think you're kind of half serious about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can tell. You know, most of the time I can tell between him joking and being serious. And right now, there's definitely some serious nature to that.
We'll find out, I guess, later this year or next year. Who knows?
You'd be like, hey, honey, we got to have a conversation. We got to figure out.
Spice it up a little bit.
Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would definitely throw some spice on the on the barbecue
You can
sauce.
see the videos being made now. Lots of Chris moving open.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
So there you have it. If Arnold moves their time and their date from their competitions, we can see CBUM doing an open show just for fun, just for kicks and giggles. And then you also have an update here on the boys. Now this is just a clip that I thought was funny. They talk about the weirdest things. Once again, I'm always telling my viewers to go watch them, and I think they're super funny. So here's a clip from the boys. But fair warning, they talk about buttholes and anything like that a lot.
Too afraid of who had to come up to me while we're training, so they always stay away.
I used to have the most asshole dude come near us.
Well, you're 300
I have
pounds.
the same thing. I've practiced my ass years, but now all of a sudden it's not working anymore.
It doesn't work.
My asshole doesn't work anymore.
You don't even have. Show me
I've been
your.
practicing my asshole carry look for years.
Show me your ass.
Let's see it. Let's see it. No, you look too nice still. No, you look nice. Want to give you a hug?
I've been mastering this, and now it's like it doesn't even work anymore now.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I miss doing my YouTube videos. I got to do them more often, and I will. So I'll keep with the shorts as I can, but for those who are my steady go-to watchers, subscribers, thank you so much. I do appreciate every like, comment, and subscription. So spread the word, spread the eagle, and talk to you guys soon.